Oh, hello. And well, this is Jack the Obsessed Movie Man. Welcome to Baldur's Gate Part 3. Yay! On behind the, I don't care anymore, behind the PS5, PC, whatever. I am your host, Jack Vogt. I already said that. With me is Billy. Billy, say hi. Okay. No, here he is.
Oh, yes, hello again, darling.
I'm glad you're still happy in a great mood. Sphinx is here too. Sphinx, say hi.
Hello.
And Shortness. Shortness, say hi.
Hi, hi, hi.
As you could, no, in all seriousness, it's we've been recording these back to back because there's these three lovely individuals have a lot more to say about Baldur's Gate than I ever imagined. But I'm being, in all sincerity, it's a lot fun to. It is fun to listen to because I love how passionate you guys are. It's just a lot of it goes over my head, but I'm learning. I'm appreciating you guys teaching me about Baldur's Gate.
To say Jack's just using the nice way of saying we can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, basically. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to be polite, Shortness. You didn't have to curse.
I just said you were using the polite version of saying shut the fuck up.
But no, in all seriousness, I am happy that we're doing this because in our free time or whenever people have the opportunity here, they will not, as Shortness said, shut up about Baldur's Gate. And I think it's actually really cool. But without me rambling and digging a hole for myself, let's talk about the gameplay of Baldur's Gate. Shortness is very excited. I could tell by the clap that was not in the sound. Um, 'Cause it was all muted. Anyway, I think you guys said you wanted to talk about the mods of the game, which I know, I guess that's short for modifications?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I got the basic thing right. Who wants to go first about the mods?
Can we please just talk about how great the game company is at essentially not only giving us mods, but asking you to make mods.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Wait, what do
Like,
you mean by they ask you to make mods?
well, essentially, they're like, oh, yes, people are going to make mods for this game anyway. We're going to encourage them to make mods.
1,000%. And like people came through. There
Oh,
was so many
so
being
many
added a
mods.
day.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool and almost in a way, trying to think of the word, I'm blanking on the word. There's a great involvement between gamer and the company.
Oh, they did a great job of being like, this is your game. Make it
Mm.
your game.
Yeah, there was like, oh, sorry, all of my facts are about Astoria, and just bear with me. There was like a big thing where people were upset with the Ascended Kiss with Astarion because it was like so it
Aggressive.
made your tab look kind of scared, and people were like, no, we like kind of chose this, blah blah blah. Like there are people being like, make it look like we're cool with it, and they did. They like fully changed the like animation and everything for it, which is kind of insane.
Like, again, this is just going into it. Thank you, Neil Newbon, for being a motion capture because knowing that you did all the stuff for Ascended Astarion is like, huh, it's fine. It's
This is
fine.
so this is a motion.
Fine.
Sorry to interrupt. This is a motion capture game for the voice actors.
Oh,
Yep. Oh yeah.
yes. For everybody.
That
Mm.
sounds
And everything.
It is amazing.
everything. You mean like
Like like the romance stuff was all motion.
oh, ew.
It doesn't get like
I,
too into
I'm
it,
really
but you
saying
get the gist
Not
of what's
bad.
happening.
The bear was a lot.
Billy thinks you can't see. Sorry to interrupt. You couldn't see it, but Billy had this look of maliciousness on his face. Sorry, go ahead, it's six.
I'm sorry, no, no, it's okay.
You had to remind me of that.
That was a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
So,
I
uh,
was
Banger.
curious though, and then you get an achievement, so everyone knows. That wasn't cool.
I'm
The
gonna
same
say,
thing with
I'm gonna
the
say,
with
going
the
into,
Guardian.
I'm gonna
You
say
get an
it's
achievement for the Guardian too.
I
That
was gonna say
sucks.
for the Guardian. I feel like that's 10 times worse, but also getting into spoiler.
Yeah, that's
Spoilers.
fair.
I was gonna say, Jack, the Guardian one is so good that literally whoever's in your group literally can see you achieving this.
Oh yeah.
And their
They get like,
faces are great.
oh my God,
The look of
into, and I
disgust
was
on
like,
all
how do
their
I
face of
explain
like,
this?
what are you doing?
This is a little
It's going into the spoiler. We'll get
spoilers.
there. We'll get there. We will get
Yeah,
there.
You know
we'll
what?
get
If
there.
you, to the audience out there, if you've been watching all three parts, you should know about what happens at Baldur's Gate at this point, I'm assuming. So it's on you for there shouldn't even be a spoiler section anymore. We should just spoil the whole thing.
Just
Spoiler.
spoil it.
The whole thing's been spoilers
Billy,
galore.
you look really annoyed too with that scrunched up face, like disgusted.
That's the face of what all the companions have when you romance the Guardian.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna look up
God.
what should I look up what the Guardian looks like right now?
No.
I want to look at it. That's the
Yeah,
yeah.
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
We wait. Whew. Just wait.
Okay.
What's next?
The Guardian's a player though. Like, let's be the whole time he's like a mad flirt.
Oh, he totally is. Totally.
Why? I don't have a choice. I have to listen to you. You can calm down. What else am I gonna do? Where am I gonna
You're in my head.
go? Like with the when you talk to Raphael and he gets rid of him for a hot second, and then
Yeah.
when he comes out, he's like, "What were you doing? Where were you? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you text me?" It's like, can you calm down? I was like, what the heck, man? You're like Gale 2.0, but like you have a direct line of communication. That's worse.
It's so good.
So we're talking. We were talking about mods, and we went on to the
We were
Guardian.
talking about mods. Anyway, yes, listen to this.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Shoot.
So mods.
Sorry.
Who wants to who wants to start this off?
What's your fave mod?
I don't know. I
I
don't.
like the ball supplement mod.
Wait,
Okay.
All the like armors and weapons and stuff are super fun.
Yeah.
And then you can dress the Starion up all pretty.
oh my.
Yay.
Yes, it's good. I would look at that.
Billy.
The images, beautiful.
Billy, what's
A
your
lot of
favorite?
shirtless.
Oh my.
I'm intrigued.
Billy, what's your favorite mod?
The party extender. It's the only mod I use.
It's so good. Oh,
What's
I'm
this?
so
What's
grateful
this?
for
Do
it.
you have the characters have like a party?
So, no, so when you
Technically,
play it normally, sorry, I will let Billy explain. It's his favorite.
I only use the one mod. It's party extender. For context, in the game, I'll quickly go over this. You're only allowed 4 characters in your party. This is the base game.
Mhm.
If it's you as an origin character, Tav, so it's 3 NPC characters that your companions. So it could be only Lae'zel, Astarion, Shadowheart, etc., plus your Tavs. The party extender removes that limit, so you can have up to my mod allows me up to 16, but I only have about 7 right now because I'm back in Act 1. Gee, thank you, update. So it
You're
removes
running
that
with
limit.
7 people?
No, currently you can up the limit constantly up to 16 is max.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you actually playing with 7 people at a time? Isn't that like crazy?
No, just you and all your companions.
Yes,
Okay.
Great.
it's a companion.
Whew.
It allows you to have all the companions in your party, which I find more balanced. I like this mod because it also allows a lot of interesting dialogue, so you don't have to keep swapping out players back and forth. You can have them all there, and they would play off each other. They would play off certain scenarios, or they would speak to you after a certain interaction. Say Raphael shows up, and then Gale talks to you and talks about ambition, etc. Next.
Sorry, I was
Hey,
trying
me.
desperately to think of a follow-up question for that, and
That
I
would be
drew a
me.
blank.
Um,
I felt like that sentence had more to it, honestly.
oh,
Nope.
It's such an abrupt stop. You're like, and I'm done.
And
and yeah.
I'm done moving
Yep.
on.
Let's move on.
It's like
Um,
Billy
Yep.
and in A New Hope. Moving on. Move along.
Anyways,
my
Well,
favorite mod, um, Wither's Big Naturals. I'm just
oh, I love that one. And the
You
Bone
broke Billy.
Daddy.
You broke Billy.
I'm joking. That's not my favorite mod. No, actually, my favorite mod is the uncapped inspiration
And what is
Ooh.
that?
because so when you complete a quest or do an action, you can inspire your companions, and that will mean like if you make a roll and it's not a roll that can successfully like do what you need to do, you can use inspiration and re-roll. And originally in the normal game, you can only have up to four. But if you uncap it, you can have as many inspirations to re-roll as many times as you need.
Is this something you can actually do in D&D? Because it sounds like an
Yes, you can get inspiration from your DM in D&D to re-roll on certain uh during certain things during gameplay.
Isn't it really hard to get inspiration in actual D&D though?
It depends on how kind your DM is.
Fair. That's valid.
As a few of them say, I am the all-powerful God. I can do what I want. And then there are some that literally will play that. And then there are some that are like, yeah, you can have inspiration from getting the squirrel to come on your shoulder. That's amazing.
I love that would be me. I'd be like, good job. You're
You
inspired because you
did that so
survived.
well.
I love the way you worded that. Here's some inspiration.
like
Exactly.
so it's basically you give them a gold star.
Essentially. And then you
Yeah,
can be like, "No, are you ready to like give your gold star back for a prize?" And it's like, "Yay!"
a little bonus, if you will.
It's great.
Oh, that wasn't a good roll. Do you want to try again? Give star.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's great.
Yeah.
Which again, like what Billy said, Baldur's Gate is based off of D&D. It's D&D. It's what a lot of people are essentially learning is the gateway drug to gate D&D. Like you
Oh
like
yeah.
this, try the actual thing.
I just wish because there's too many and I'm also lazy. We could get a lot of screenshots of Billy's reactions because there's moments where he's just grinning like the frickin' Grinch, and there's moments where he's breaking down. I love it so much. I want to one day get a photo album.
He's
So when I
saying nah.
so when I'm down, I can just look at Billy's hilarious reactions to things that happen. And
Beautiful, immaculate
yes,
expression
that's
face.
Billy. I
Oof.
swear I'm not joking. These things put a smile on my face, and I swear that's not a Joker quote or intended to be a Joker quote. Anyway, now that I've hopefully not embarrassed him, are there any more mods that you'd like to talk
He
about?
pulls out a lighter.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I pulled out a lighter. I completely
He
missed.
pulled out a yeah, he just lit a flame.
Oh no,
He's ready to burn this down.
let's burn it
Oh
all.
yeah.
Just say I'll get my dagger. We'll really just really role play D&D right now.
Any more mentions for mods, guys, or shall we move on?
I was gonna say if you don't play with mods, some of them are kind of worth it.
Oh yeah.
I guess if we're all good with mods,
Yeah.
uh, let's talk about how the strategy of the game works, because I imagine there's a lot of mechanics. Billy, do you want to start us off with this one?
Go.
strategy? Sure. So, as I mentioned, when you have your party linked up and you're choosing one character, they will follow that character. BG3 is a point and click game. You point on a spot and they'll travel to it. It's not like other games, WSD or mouse keys. So when you deselect the group, you have them unlinked. You can select your character, position them at a certain spot, or say you have your main party, 4-player characters, in one spot. You have Astarion unlinked, have them on hide, and then go sneak off and sneak attack somebody while the other party stays there. And if you do that, sometimes you can trigger initiative on one character who's not hiding, but the other party is still hiding, so that you can sneak and position themselves out because the enemies are all locked in initiative, but your hidden party is not, so you can sneak them all around. It's like, okay, you're here, mind the smoke powder kegs. You grab the smoke powder kegs. Karlak, you go right there. Okay, and you attack, you attack, you attack, you attack, you attack, you attack. It is so satisfying because when you have a group plan, initiative is the one thing that keeps ruining a plan.
I could
And for context check, if you don't know, initiative is when combat begins, everyone combines their initiative with the dice roll, and that's the turn order because it is a turn-based game. And unfortunately, with my dice luck, I don't get a lot of good initiative, so it's like, okay, I found a loophole. I am going to exploit it.
found like when you say you found a loophole, is it like a cheat code or is it something else you mean?
No, there's a lot of stuff you can do in game. So if you can do it in game, it's effectively legal in D&D terms
So what you're saying is these are mostly guidelines.
instead of actual rules. Yes.
Yes. And for
So the strategy, because and one of the reasons why I don't do honor mode is anything can happen in D&D. For example, there's one zone in Act 3 lined with oil and essentially gunpowder kegs. You don't get to the enemies in time, they will shoot one firebolt arrow and the entire room goes off. And that's
So
most of the
funny.
party.
Oh, shoot. I don't, never mind. I gotta save this for the accidental death portion.
oh,
Yeah, so that's why you got to be careful. Anything can happen. You can even push characters or use Will's Eldritch Blast if you have it linked up with Repelling Blast into chasms. No joke. If you succeed in athletics check, you can knock an NPC into a chasm, removing them from initiative because it kills them,
I'm
which
assuming.
is pretty
I'm,
hilarious. That
I'm
actually happened to Lae'zel on my second run in the temple with the Goblin camp. One of them just manages to punt her into the chasm. It's like a goblin kicked a Githyanki into a chasm.
that actually sound I can visualize this. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, continue. I'm just saying I could
Oh,
visualize.
that's but it's really the strategy of the game. There's a lot to think about too, because NPCs can also use magic, not just weapons like arrows and special arrows or melee weapons. So if you're fighting a caster that can summon a powerful summon, well, yeah, you better get rid of them right away.
Do these NPCs ever glitch out? I know this is kind of I'm just curious.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes the game can glitch out. They can really bug out, clip through walls and such. But it depends on the person's game plan.
Yes.
Gotcha. I was just curious. I didn't mean to interrupt the anything.
No, that's good. You're all good. Next,
Yeah, who wants to talk about game strategy next? Think shortness, anyone?
Well, I'm very like I very much like to just running guns ablazing
Hmm.
when I'm in fighting, but I started doing this thing because I I totally should have mentioned this like in the previous topic, but another one of my favorite mods is called the Cheater Scroll, and it is everything. It has every weapon, every jewelry, every like scroll, arrow, blah blah blah, but it also has these nifty little gate things, and you can do like Misty Step, Dimension Door, all of that jazz, and it doesn't cost anything.
Dang.
Do you have
So I. Hmm?
I was curious because is there things you have to pay for in the game?
Well, yeah, because there's like certain things cost an action and then certain things cost like bonus actions. And Misty Step is usually like a bonus action, so you kind of have to can only do it a certain amount of time and stuff like that, or it costs like spell slots and everything like that.
Hmm.
So you kind of have to plan and you don't really want to overuse it. And sometimes you can only use it once and then it's like you're done until a short rest or something. But with this, none of that counts. It's literally you can use it as many times as you want, and I do. So I group my people together and I'll just like bounce them with Dimension Door around. So literally they can't even get to my characters and I'm like fully cheating 24/7 now, TBH.
That's the best way to play a game. You just
Honestly, yeah, but I've done my dues. I've put in the work like base game. I did the things that I just want to play around and see what I can do.
Pretty
That's
much.
fair.
Which I'm
That's fair.
yeah.
everyone's in agreement. It seems.
You know what? If they didn't want it, they wouldn't encourage it by being like, "Hey, use mods."
Exactly.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So this is the mo I'm so sorry. The game. This is tying into game strategy and mods for you, Sphinx, or is this something you said?
Yeah. No, I definitely lean super heavy on mods for my game strategy. Like even for weapon attacks and stuff, like the weapon that I really like is the modded weapon. It has these like super powerful moves and stuff that aren't in the base game, and they hit pretty hard. I literally have a mod to like adjust, make the game harder than it already is because I like want to even it out because of how way too overpowerful these things are sometimes.
Like so, sorry. Certain weapons could be a little bit overpowered, you mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like not even fun to play the game with some of them because it's just like you one hit and they're down and it's like, oh, I guess sure, I guess let's go to the
My
next
characters
one.
aren't in any danger. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like to add a little bit more spice to the game, you just make it you're level one and you're fighting 127 level HP points and it's like, oh, okay. Now it's like I can do this and it's not just speed running the whole thing.
So, I guess shortness. Do you have anything to add to game strategy then? Like, is there a favorite moment that you have in the game that you where you get? What's your favorite game strategy moment? Is what I'm trying to say.
I really like sneak attacking. I'm a rogue. I will always be a rogue for all of my life. I mean, I'll probably play other, classes because I do that in D&D, but rogue is where I live and I love just sneaking around, stealing things and being a loot goblin.
A loot goblin.
A loot goblin where I literally go around and if there someone says, "Oh, you can't go there." It's like, "Oh, I can't? Watch this. I'm going there. I'm getting the thing and I'm leaving every chaos behind. Bye."
You have like a little as you
Exactly. And the best thing is like, "Oh, if I can't do it with either my Tav, ha, Astarion. Hello, darling. Come on in."
you guys in the story, and it just shows up in every part of this.
See, all roads lead to Astarion.
I warned you, Jack. I
He's
warned
the
Yes,
again, he's the
He's a
little
pivotal
star.
point.
Billy, you
He
did.
is.
In
He
his
didn't get
name,
it as
he's
a,
the
he
star.
never
Like,
he never got his adult elf name. He was
yeah,
taken too young.
he was taken way too young. The baby.
Billy, it's happening again.
Do I need to say another line to satisfy you two?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I won't say no.
Aren't you just obsessed? And here I am, not even trying.
Oh, but that's like the perfect thing.
It's a perfect line for this.
It's the
Hmm.
perfect line.
Yeah.
It's so fucking true. Apologies for the swearing, but
Okay.
damn.
So that you
Yeah, my sentiments exactly.
so the sneak attack is your favorite.
Yeah, when you can use sneak attack, because there are so many times where you can't do it because it's it it literally like when you go into hide mode. There are people that can see you, and it really just depends on how your game rolls it, that you can either be successful or unsuccessful. And so the best thing to do when you really want to steal from people is to put them into a conversation with someone else, distract them, and then have a little rogue just come sneaking up like, "Oh, or are you? Oh, that's mine. Goodbye."
I don't know. I have this visual in my head of shortness or her character just sneaking and just chuckling to herself, running away. It's just there you go. That's it. That's what I was visualizing and thinking.
I love that.
So I think one of my things I think Billy alluded to this with kick a goblin kicking a character off into a chasm, or maybe it was
Yep.
a kick, accident
Oh, it was the accidental
Yep.
death.
accidental death. That's what I'm trying to say. Was that what you were referring to? Like, uh,
Yep.
okay,
Well,
so
it's par for the course for the combat. Anything can happen. The NPCs can do all kinds of stuff. But I said my part, so let's carry this along. Shortness, Sphinx, accidental deaths, go.
The amount of times you can accidentally kill Lae'zel in Act 1 is ridiculous.
My
explain
gosh, yeah.
explain that was scenario to me, please.
There's literally like a cutscene where your character gets sick, and Lae'zel, thinking you're going through, the transformation, comes up to you and essentially threatens your life. And if you roll enough, like high enough and want to, you can convince her to just end herself.
I'm sorry. What?
Correct. You heard that
Yep.
right.
Why would she do that? Oh wait, you can say
Again, because you just feel like it.
that's dark,
Yeah.
even for
And
fantasy.
then you, again, as we said, in another part, you have the Lathander, yes, lance, where you can kill one of your companions, and if you
Oh,
kill a certain little pale boy, he will come back very sassy, like, excuse you, what?
very upsetty spaghetti.
First off, upsetty spaghetti. I know what you mean. I
Yep.
just thought that was a good phrase. Billy, do you have anything to
Thank
comment?
you.
I'm assuming this is a Starian again. I'll let
Yes.
Billy talk,
I
ladies.
was gonna say he already did the thing, so it's fine. Go back,
Oh
go
yeah.
watch the other thing. You'll see it. You'll hear it. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So just to confirm, your favorite accidental death is convincing someone to kill themselves. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
I just think it's so funny that it's like this person, Lae'zel, you literally like is like, yeah, we'll go heal ourselves. It's great. But then as soon as it's like, oh, I'm not feeling well, and they're like, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, do it yourself.
No,
I'm not gonna question what you think is.
no mercy.
Don't worry. Not gonna question what you think is funny. Don't worry.
It's not
Again,
mercy, but
I think my favorite accidental deaths have to be the ones that I cause myself.
Oh,
Like the one I was gonna mention earlier, and I just like completely remembered that we were doing this part was when you're at with Nier and you have to bust down the wall to get to him.
yes.
So in that same cheater scroll that I was just praising, there's this thing that's like a bomb but really powerful.
Oh
And
no.
you
I being big
you used
brain,
rune powder.
no, it's more
It's
powerful than
worse than
that.
rune powder.
It's way worse. I'll send a picture and show you the stats on it next time I play. It's nasty. And I put six of them down because it was like a grouping of six, like magic missile. So I was like, I can't get it to just do one, so I'll just do six. What's worse that could happen? Hit it with a smoke, entire party gone.
I was gonna say in Act 1 when you're talking to Blacketh, and
Oh
if you
no.
if you act sassy to Blacketh, your
Yeah.
party's done.
Yeah.
It literally says your party has been killed off, and it's like, wait a minute.
What?
I can't be sassy to a god-like person? What do you mean?
Oh,
I
oh,
have
it's so hard
consequences?
not to be. Yeah. And it's just, oh, it's so hard not to be sassy to her.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Damn
No.
it! I have to do what this person wants her to do. Ah, I don't want to.
So obnoxious.
I think that moving on, if I may,
You can move on.
before shortness laughs herself to death.
Shut up.
All right. I had to. One of the things about games is that there are Easter eggs in them. I'm assuming Baldur's Gate has a few, or maybe a lot.
A few thousand.
Oh, well, we're not going to say for all thousand. Thank you very much. But Billy, do you have a favorite or favorites Easter eggs? And could you explain the meaning behind? However you want to talk about it, because I don't. Well, a favorite Easter egg. That's what I'm trying to say in my own weird, unique way.
It's hard to say, but there is a lot of reference books in the game that show you that mention not just locations but gods and their pantheons or history of the land. It's all really fascinating. But Easter eggs themselves are just too many to count.
And the Easter eggs themselves are kind of like references to like D&D and the world at large, or are they kind of
Yeah,
Every everything.
they kind of like meta references, like, oh, there is Ted, the game designer, referenced in the or what?
no, not like that. The references are just like D&D references in the world. Like, oh, the Red Wizards of Thay. I know that.
Is there like a gelatinous?
Or like Raphael, when you battle him, if you choose to battle him, his hit points are 666.
Uh,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
is there a gelatinous cube? Because I know that from D&D.
There's not.
That's the only thing I know. What the heck?
There's
There's
mimics.
mimics.
There's mimics.
What's that?
Jinx, go me a Coke.
What is that?
All right. It's like, the treasure chest with the monster inside?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is now.
Yeah, they got those.
That's terrifying. I remember seeing pictures of that in like a D&D manual. I'm like, no, thank you. No, I don't want that.
I remember the first time I stumbled across a mimic in Baldur's Gate. I was so taken aback and then so excited at the same time. I was like, oh, it's a thing. I know that.
But
Uh,
but yeah, there's references to like other pop culture thing. Like there is a necromancer at a circus. There's two little hands that like wander by themselves, and their names are Itchy and Scratchy,
I never.
like The Simpsons.
You're serious?
Super
Dead
cute.
serious.
Why would there?
There's a sword in the stone reference too, now that
There is.
you mentioned
oh
that. Yeah.
yes, forgot about that.
See, that one makes
Hmm.
sense because that's
I was
fantasy based.
I was gonna
What?
say one of the best ones is in the lower city, you will find a cabbage cart that has been destroyed, and a man
Oh
who's
yeah.
upset with it.
Oh yeah.
That's Avatar.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yep.
I
my
thought
cabbages.
the best Avatar character, by the way,
It's the
You know,
best.
Mm.
I wonder if the submarine is a reference to a Thousand Leagues Under the Sea.
because you
Ten
said it.
Thousand Leagues.
It sounded. I was thinking
Could
that
be.
did it because it sounded. The name sounded similar to the Nautilus.
Mm.
Didn't you
You
say?
also could
Yeah, it's called
argue
the
that.
Nautiloid, yeah. And it
Yeah.
Oh
looks
yeah, the
and it looks like a squid.
Oh
oh
my!
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you could also argue that the monsters you come across, like the big ones, are kind of nods to the classic movie monsters, the werewolf, Frankenstein, the mummy,
Mhm.
Dracula,
See,
because you literally have a vampire lord living in a castle with a prestigious title.
I was onto something, and I've never even played the game.
Oh,
Um,
another strategy thing, real quick, now that I just randomly thought of it. If you cast Daylight on Astarion, it weakens Cazador anytime he gets near him.
so he doesn't sparkle.
No.
No,
No.
definitely
Good,
doesn't.
good, good, good. Um, I literally just caught something on my throat. My bad.
But yeah, I think that's all. That's really all we could. I think we can go into for Easter eggs without going on for
Oh my
hours.
Yeah.
gosh, there are so many Easter
Yeah.
eggs.
Can we move on from Easter eggs then? I think
Yes.
this is a topic you guys are going to like a lot because we kind of talked about how games involve motion capture, but one thing that isn't really discussed with you, we haven't really discussed is voice acting. Like you guys mentioned people like Jason Isaacs and J.K. Simmons and others. Like, are there any other notable actors you can think or name of that are just that you did really well in the voice acting department? Or do you have a favorite voice actor in this game? Or
Yes.
all right, Shortness, since you just volunteered, you go ahead.
If it was anyone other than our boy, I wouldn't know what to do,
You
okay?
sorry, and
It's our
again,
boy.
Billy and I are just so.
Billy literally just
Just a
I
bit.
speaks back
agree
like Liam
completely.
Go ahead. Who voice? Do you know who voices Sorry, and again? I think you do.
Nuban, and he is fantastic. And like he's like going in like I went into this not knowing anything about it. wanting to learn about the people behind these characters and realizing how many things I have witnessed Neil Newbon in that I was like, I'm just being haunted by this man, and I didn't even know it.
Like, huh, makes sense, I guess.
I've liked him in
I
so
always,
many things. What do you mean? I'm going to like him again in this?
and it's always so weird because in like my other game that I'm obsessed with, he's in it and I can't stand the character he plays. And every once in a while I'll hear it in a story and I'm like,
Oh, that.
oh, don't like that. Let's not do that.
But yeah, Neil Newbon, he's fantastic, and
Oh yes.
Who wants to go
and
next?
I was gonna say, is this where we can talk about the performance?
Yeah, let's talk about voice acting and just performance, like the how they perform their roles.
So yeah, so it's all motion capture, and they went hardcore for it. Like everything is accounted for, and it's so beautiful. Like even like little insignificant moments that like there's and I know Billy's gonna roll his eyes because I'm talking about Astarion.
I do.
Yeah, I know. There it is. You you know you love him, darling. Come on. Um, he has he has a line that he says both after you first give him like a taste of your blood as your character if you are not playing him. Where he says, "This is a gift. I won't forget that." And if you continue on with his story and romance him and essentially keep him as don't ascend him, he'll repeat that line at the end of your guys' like road, but it's said so differently. Like there's so much more context behind it, and it's so fascinating.
Did he get like because this have
He won Best Actor in
yeah,
a video game,
I was just thinking that I was thinking that because of how
and
like,
it was well deserved.
he sounds like the ultimate fan favorite character of the game, and I'm assuming that's not without cause.
Just like we said before, like when it comes to the companions, his is the most fleshed out, I feel. Like there's just so many intricacies to it because out of all of the characters in your party, he's lived the longest. He's
Yeah.
suffered the longest. So it's
And yeah, he really did such a good job, like as you break down Astarion's walls and gain his trust, like hearing that shift happen, it's so subtle, but when you restart the game and you hear it in the beginning, it's like, oh,
yeah,
ouch, like shoot, like let's get that approval. I don't like this.
Not
It's
the
yeah.
kind
boy.
of crazy how he did it.
Because it's like there's just so many things to the way that he speaks, and since it's motion capture, the way that he moves,
Mm,
that's
yeah,
just so subtle, but
his facial.
it's so good because of how realistic it would be.
So, I'm assuming I could be wrong. Sphinx and Billy is are your favorite performances Astarion, or do you guys have someone else in mind? I'll let Billy go first on this one.
It's hard to really pick because every voice like is their own. It's not a repeated hello traveler. Every voice feels like a person. Every line is delivered. Every character has their own personality. But when you get into the companions, they are all acted with such precision. It is insane. Then you have the heartbreaking ones like Astarion and Karlach.
Hmm.
Like I'm sure this will probably pull a tear to both your eyes, ladies. The scream
No.
Now explain this one to me, please, for a layman.
at the end of the fight with Cazador, Astarion's master. like even when you just see it in edits, like you just see that one scene where it's the camera is just focusing on Astarion, bloodied after skewering Cazador over and over again. You can still like Neil Newborn nailed that performance so well. You can still hear, you can feel the emotion in that scene, even if the sound is muted. Because when you experience it for the first time, it sticks with you.
So that's I assume a really emotional performance
Oh, it's the culmination of 200 years of pain just being let out.
that
Yeah, like when I first heard that and I experienced that moment for the first time, I genuinely just kind of like had to sit with it for a second before moving on.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. But I would also mention, I'll give an honorable mention to Minthara.
Oh
Because when you
yes.
save her, she's always this stoic, pragmatic, sometimes callous character. But when she opens up to you, especially if you romance her, and she actually is vulnerable to you, you are surprised just how much she's just keeping herself together and how just shocked she's seen a lot and done a lot of dark. She's a drow. She does a
Yeah.
lot of dark stuff, but she is surprised just how cruel, uncaring, and brutal this cult of the absolute is. It scares her, and you see it in her eyes, and that's credit to the gameplay design, but you hear it in her voice, and that is credit to the voice actor.
Well, I definitely agree with shortness. It's definitely Neil for me. But Raphael is also really good.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He's so good. Like I have to do an honorable mention at least for him. I don't know his name, but I genuinely have always liked his performance quite a bit.
Now comes the claw.
Oh my gosh.
no, I have to know when you say claw, does he have a claw?
Oh,
Think like a cat's
Yeah.
claw.
Oh, just curious.
I was gonna say another little honorable mention is Karlach,
Mm.
Yeah.
especially when she realizes that like she might not make it and she asks you to be there for when she does go. First time I heard that, I literally it just came so suddenly that I literally like audibly choked up. I was like, "What do you mean?"
That actually, I've never played the game. I've never seen this scene. That sounds heartbreaking.
Because again, she is this live in the moment, happy-go-lucky person. So for her to be like, "I'm not gonna survive here, and I don't want to go back to the hells. So when I go, will you be there for me?" And it's like, "Mm, yes, but no, I don't want that to happen to you."
That sounds ungodly depressing.
It is, because it's coming from literally, she is just so joyful in her voice acting. So when this moment happens, it's like it takes you aback. And it happens with all the companions because it's like when they like change up from who they you again who I initially thought they were going to be into these like moments of this is who they really are. This is them showing their insecurities, their vulnerability, that they are scared. And it's like, oh,
No,
it kind of changes them from like you're not just like a like this is not a normal game. This is
it's a story that,
there's flesh, there's meat to this
yeah,
game.
there's a lot of,
Yeah.
sounds like there's an extraordinary amount of character development throughout each quest that you're on, which,
Oh yeah.
speaking of
Oh
which,
yeah.
Speaking of,
that actually segues into a question I have for you guys. Do you have a favorite quest in the game? I'll go with Sphinx for this first one.
yeah.
Putting you on the spot there, aren't I?
Sure are. Oh, goodness. Actually, I do know which one I like. It's the one when you're actually surprisingly in Baldur's Gate and you have to be like a crime scene investigator and solve the
Oh, that's a
murders
good
and you go to the
one.
temple. Yeah, and you meet the assassins, you meet Orin's grandfather and everything. So good.
So
Yeah. And you have to go to the
Yeah.
brothel.
when you
Oh
said
yeah.
You play
Lots of
like
brothel.
investigate. It's not like this is the only game I can compare it to. It's not like the Arkham games when you're trying to like easily piece together something in detective mode. This is like more of a challenge, probably.
Yeah, it really is like you have to kind of run into the right series of events to kind of find it and even stumble across it. And after that, you kind of have to just figure it out through rumors until you stumble across where you need to go.
Hmm.
And it's really cool because you can like you don't have to do it in a specific order. Like you can, if you know where to go, you can just go straight there and it's not, the game's not going to be like, oh wait, you didn't do A, B, and C first. Like go back. It's just like, okay, we're here now. Like this is what we're doing. So good.
Billy. Good old Billy. I don't know why I said that, just randomly came out. Do you have a favorite quest?
I do. Yep. Because Sphinx actually took mine. One of my favorites.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's
shut
payback.
up.
You got Ethel, I got the investigation. Right? Even Steven.
For now.
Now you both owe each other a Coke. Oh wait, I completely messed up on that. Never mind. Go ahead. Do you have like the same reasons for liking this quest, or is there something more to it, or what do you think?
No, actually, I will say a second one that I really enjoy is the unlocking of the Necronomicon. I,
Hmm.
I call it that. It's actually called the Book of Thay,
Correct.
but the front cover looks like the Necronomicon, so I just call it that for simplicity's sake. When you find it, you can either destroy it or open it, as long as you can find the giant amethyst crystal that you have to. That's the key. You find the crystal, put it in the mouth, and it opens up. And you do a few save checks. But if you're a wizard, the first check is only a 5.
Oh, damn.
Yep. The first save is only a 5. But then it gets progressively harder. However, when you manage those saves, you manage the saves, it snaps shut, but it gives you the spell Speak with Dead as an ability.
Sorry.
Then
Mhm.
it'll lead you, you'll have to find a codex, a book called the Thatriarch Codex. You can only find this in the vault of Sorcerer's Sundries, headed by the slimy, inept wizard Lorokan, who at first I thought was an elf because of his hair, the way he dressed, and all that. He's not an elf, he's a human. He is a human,
Ew.
and
Go ahead, go
will
ahead.
also banter back and forth against Gale about who's the better wizard. You have to go into his vault, and through a series of doors, you have to get it just right. You can find the Thatriarch Codex, which will transcribe the book, and if you get past the rest of the saves, you get the spell Danse Macabre.
Oh, that's a good one.
That
hmm
sounds incredibly
Very,
badass.
but then that's the end of that quest. However, the Thatcher Codex, I think, also gives you a spell scroll. You go into Sorcerer's Sundries, and that's the reason why I like this quest. You are essentially raiding a wizard's vault. And as someone who loves to play the wizard class, shocking, I know, it is just like a rogue in an empty bank hall.
That sounds like a great analogy. You said a rogue and an
It
empty.
pretty much is, but you have to bring a Starion with you because there are traps.
Why did you say that word? You know what's gonna happen, Billy.
Speaking of Astarion,
Yeah,
Why did you say that name? Why did
But
you say
it's one of
that
my
name?
favorite
trigger
quests.
word for me and Sphinx.
it's
It
like
actually
just,
going into the vault ties into another quest as well, Gale's quest.
Mm.
oh yeah.
You have to find the book on the folly of Karsus, which reveals more about the crown of Karsus.
Mm.
It also gets loads of awesome loot, some interesting spell scrolls. It's just an amazing quest line.
Why are you laughing, Billy? Not Billy. Shakes the shortness. You seem to be broken.
They got the giggles again.
because of that, the he who shall not be named.
No.
Sorry, I must have catched Tasha's hideous laughter.
No.
So
You you said you mentioned Gale's Quest. On that, Sphinx made a face and it was like immediately like just clocking. Like, oh yes, that quest.
Oh my God. The fact it took you a second got me so bad.
a, a bit slow.
Sorry.
Um, shortness. Favorite quest. And why is it Gale? No, I'm kidding.
My favorite, no, my favorite quest, I'm not gonna say pertains to someone, but no, it's actually like a choice that's made that has something that comes up again in Act 3, where you need to go and deal with Raphael's old enemy.
Okay.
That's a good one.
It's a really fun one. So
Hmm.
Raphael, again, this is one where you could if you walk slow enough or like hide enough and don't like trigger the flippin' cutscene of talking to him, you can hear him practicing what he's going to say, which is why he's such a theater kid. And it's like, Raphael, I love you.
Is he like looking in the mirror, trying to
I mean, he's literally standing in the cursed Shadowlands in front of this giant mausoleum practicing what he's going to say to you. And it's like, you're so cute.
this honestly sounds
That
like
you're supposed to be a scary little devil, but look at you, just
Oh,
practicing
honey.
your lines.
I love
I'm
the
so proud of you.
scenes of this guy. I,
He's honestly the best. I love him. But like this is what he kind of asks you to do in order to essentially reveal what's going on in Astarian's quest. I know I brought it up. It's fine. But like when you go into this like it essentially like a vault of where this guy is hiding. And essentially what you have to do is you can either battle him or you can do what I did my first gameplay. Didn't know how I did it. Didn't know how I knew how to do it, but essentially talk him into getting out of his de like breaking his deal with Raphael, but in the process, essentially you take out all of his cronies, take
so
out his beloved, and I wish you could flip and get this pet, a displacer. Poor little baby. I wish I could have taken the displacer beast. Like she's adorable. And then essentially convince him to end himself.
what is it with you and obsessing with characters that end?
It's just so
I'm
okay.
very.
As a rogue
Should I be
who is
concerned?
very high persuasion, it's just so funny when you're standing against someone that it's like, oh yes, I'm this big bad that you need to battle, and it's like, oh, are you sure about that? Are you sure?
What is this? The movie The Happening with you, shortness? The M. Night Shyamalan film where they all just.
Kind of, because it's like you think I'm going to battle you, but I have something a lot like I am a rogue who loves to use her dagger. But have you heard the term of, the pen is mightier than the sword? Let's use our words and
Well,
convince you to essentially fix your own problems and my problems at the same time.
well. Speaking of
Two
daggers,
for one.
it sounds like this game has a lot of awfully incredible, cool weapons. I
Yes.
I want to ask you guys, do you have a favorite weapon in the game? This one I'll start with shortness. Do you want to start because you just did the last one? I hope I'm not putting you on the spot or anything.
I mean, I can start
Yeah, go ahead. If you have a favorite
if you
weapon,
want.
go for it. Do it.
I was gonna say, I believe mine is a dagger. Because again, I'm a true rogue. I need my daggers. I love my daggers. Um, and it is a legendary dagger called the Crimson Mischief.
That's like a
Mm-hmm.
actually.
It's a goodie. It's a
Good.
sweet little thing. It's weapon enchantment, so it's got flipping magic attached to it. It's just great. It's beautiful. I love it. I want it.
Now, between Sphinx and Billy, play rock, paper, scissors if you wish. Who knows what their favorite weapon is? Billy, actually, you have a weapon with you right, not a real one, don't worry, viewers at home. He has a prop weapon with him. Billy, first off, before you say your favorite weapon, is this your favorite weapon that you have? Or is it something else?
Actually, yes, it is my favorite weapon. And for those watching this video, this weapon is called Stillmaker. You can find it on one of my favorite quests, the investigation of the Ballast murders.
We'll have to,
That's
sorry, we'll have to put like a screenshot of that. If you can send me a picture of that, we'll put.
I say use it with your Astarion because he's holding a dagger
Oh,
in the.
Oh yeah.
well,
yes, I was going to do that. Thank you for ruining the surprise.
sorry, sorry. Go ahead. No, no, continue, sir.
My bad.
But I would have to say Steelmaker is definitely one of my favorites, especially if you play an enchanting wizard, because when you have the weapon equipped, it gives you the ability to cast Hold Person. And if you are an enchanter wizard, you can split spell and Hold Person on two people.
Ooh, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've seen Raphael get hit with Hold Person is so satisfying.
It's so good.
But it's incredibly useful. So being a Once Upon a Time fan as well, you're essentially using it. Bang, I command power over you.
Eee! Once upon a time mentioned.
What was that shortness? I must.
Uh, yeah, don't get me started on Once Upon a Time. I will go on and on about Mr. Gold. I mean, I'm fine.
And technically, Steelmaker is more of a short sword than a dagger, but it's still a really amazing weapon. Although I am torn between the two staffs that you can get in the game. The bone staff that you get from the Mummy Lord,
Mm.
which is great if you run a necromancy wizard, because if you use necromancy spells, it heals you if it downs an enemy. But there's also the frost staff that you get in Act 1.
Mm.
Oh, I just found that one. It's so good.
It is a fantastic weapon, but in regards to weapons themselves, I have to go with Stillmaker.
I would love to, if we have enough. I think we have enough time. Billy, would you like to tell us quickly how you got that? Like, did you go into the game and steal it yourself, or is this? If you want to keep it a mystery, you can. Uh,
I ordered this from our dear friend Bella, who has a cosplay shop, and she sent me this to in a it was a package kit. I pieced it together, glued, painted, and even socketed the gemstones myself.
well, shout out to Bella if you're watching this. Thank you, or Billy would say thank you. I'm not thanking on Bailey's behalf.
But
Anyway,
yes, this is one hell of a prop. I am so happy I have it.
Sphinx. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Did I interrupt you? Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying. And moving on.
Yeah, move along. Move along. I'm gonna always say that now. Sphinx. Favorite weapon.
Wait.
Favorite weapon, Sphinx.
So my favorite weapon's actually a modded weapon. Shocker, I know. But it's
You and
based off of
you and your.
the
I'm
what?
just saying you and your mods. Go ahead.
I know I'm really bad with mods, TBH, but fine. It's cool. They encourage it, so it's not my fault. It's based off of Billy's weapon, but it is like it levels up with you essentially. So each level that you gain, the weapon gains too. So it just is so nice. And it also has those like unlocked superpower things you can do that I was talking about earlier. But I always just like end up using it every single time and I just never have to change it throughout the game. Had to choose a base game though, it'd probably be the one that you get within the temple when you sacrifice a Starion.
That must have pained you both. That must have brought so much.
Yeah.
You
It
can
hurt the
take him
first
back. It's
time.
fine.
I'm trying to rub the sad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make you guys sad now. I'm poking the bears. You must have been awful. Must have been sad.
You can bring him back, and he's sassy. It's
Oh,
fine. He
oh,
he
never mind.
he will live.
Yeah.
Love back for.
Yeah, it's cool.
Get over yourself, Astarion. It's fine.
I'm almost done with questions for this game, and then we can give our final thoughts. Actually, I just have one more question. You guys talked about a spoiler at one point,
So many
something
spoilers.
called the Nether Brain. Who wants to talk about that
Mm.
first? I think I'll give that to Billy because Billy, I think he actually brought this up when we were planning this out. I could be wrong. Regardless, I want Billy to go first on the Nether Brain, please. If he
I'd be more than happy to.
go ahead.
The Nether Brain. So it first starts off as an Elder Brain. This is the absolute, an Elder Brain. It is the final evolution of an illithid, a massive, gigantic brain that floats in the sky, and it is nearly impossible to kill because it is not something that is like an ordinary mortal can't just up and kill this thing. It's magic infused with psionic energy, and its structure is almost indestructible. The reason, though, it's called a Netherbrain is because the Dead Three's champions, Enver Gortash, Orin, and Ketheric Thorm, utilize what is known as the Crown of Karsus, a legendary item from way back in the early days of the D&D world that was crafted by a powerful wizard named Karsus. Now, this was during the time, and that's why it's called Nether Brain. It was during the time of the Netherese Empire. This was an era where wizards could cast up to level 12 spells, and they packed a punch. The only level 12 spell that was ever cast was Karsus himself. He was trying to replace the god of magic at the time, Mistral, and as a result, it completely backfired on him, and the floating cities that were created by the Netherese Empire came crashing down. Why I mention this is because Karsus created 3 legendary items. The Crown, which is what is allowing the Dead Three's champions to control it. The Orb of Karsus, which is sadly what is inside poor Gale. And then there's the Rod of Karsus, but that's lost somewhere because the Netherese Empire was lost so long ago. Mystra, Gale's lady, the goddess of magic, was reborn. Mistral originally was the god of magic, then died and transformed into Mystra, who became the new god, the goddess of magic, and created a new form of the weave, which is what gives magic in this world. That's its power source, the weave. And she prohibited the use of level 10 and up spells, so that's why it only goes to level 9. But of course, there's a loophole I found out, but we'll get to that later.
I like how you did that. Like you give it, and then there's a pause on, but there's a loophole. But I'll tell you later. I like how you delivered that, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, there's a canonic lore loophole with magic that you can do. Anyway, the Crown of Karsus evolved the Elder Brain into a Nether Brain, making it even more powerful because the crown imbued the tadpoles, because that's where the tadpoles spawn from, is the Nether Brain. That's why they're all who are infected are connected to it. And the Netherese crown is what kept the tadpoles in a stasis. Because the reason illithid have trouble reproducing so well or repopulating is because the ceremorphosis, it takes place after a set gestation period. They can't, the events of Baldur's Gate happens over a long time.
Oh, I didn't realize this.
Well, time and lore wise, it would be happening over maybe weeks or months or such. But
Oh,
this whole gambit by Gortash and Dirge, the Dark Urge, it was in place for a long time. So they needed to keep these tadpoles in stasis. Otherwise, they would have illithid popping up randomly all over the place. Oh, there goes their surprise. So this crown keeps these Netherbrain tadpoles in stasis, but connects everyone to the Elder Brain, giving them limited psionic abilities. And of course, there's the hierarchy, the true souls, and then there are the lower levels, and then the top ones are the 3, Merkel's, Bane's, and Baal's Chosen. Gortash, Orin, and Ketheric. But then above them is the Elder Brain, but above the Elder Brain is the Dead 3, Merkel, Bane, and Baal. So, pardon the long-winded explanation of that, but that is what the Nether Brain is. The true antagonist of this all. By proxy, But the real antagonists are the Dead Three, the dead gods. Bane, Baal, and Merkel.
So, if I understand this correctly, I'm just trying to, my feeble brain. Huh, brain. The Nether Brain is the maybe the most powerful, but they're not the main antagonist. It's the three, correct? Or am I a little off?
No, you're correct. The
Okay.
Dead Three are quasi deities. They're not powerful like Mistra or Lathander, but they're still present. And this whole gambit was actually conceived by Baal originally.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's me. If anyone else wants to take over here, go ahead.
Yeah, if anyone has anything that contribute to the Nether Brain, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna mention just because of the Dark Urge stuff. There's a moment in Moonrise Towers, if you find the specific like part in the wall, you can actually like talk to the, I think it's still the, what is it, Elder Brain back then? And she basically is like saying like you betrayed me, like you ran away and left and like all of this stuff. So it was almost like they were also working together until she got kicked out by Oren. I say she because I'm always a girl. The Dark Urge got kicked out by Oren, and then the brain's like, "Oh, you left." Like, and then you're just coming back. It's I find that kind of fascinating as well for the whole way that all kind of comes together.
I like the way you say that. It's like, hmm, oh, you just left me. And now you're back. Oh, that's so fascinating.
You just come crawling
So
back.
petty.
Yeah.
The other brain's just kind of petty, like, welcome back.
It's like, okay. Like, you'd come back.
Sure. Sure. Is any thoughts also for you on the Nether Brain?
It's like, bitch.
Is she slowly shaking her head?
I mean, like that I knew was gonna be the thing. My big like I guess spoiler type thing when it comes to the end game has to do with your guardian and their connection with everything.
Yeah.
Because this is the spoiler talk, right?
Yep.
We're
Oh,
on
yeah.
the floor.
Your
Spoilers.
spirit guardian is not your spirit guardian.
Oh,
Your spirit guardian is an illithid called the Emperor.
okay. Go ahead.
And you learn if you go to find a dead dragon to essentially help it rise again to fight the Netherbrain, um, that the illithid, the Emperor, is Balduran, the creator of Baldur's Gate.
So basically God or a god, technically?
He
It's
was no
someone,
just a human who founded Baldur's Gate.
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, but like Baldur's Gate is old, significantly old, where it has an upper and lower city that you it's very expansive.
So he's been around for a long time,
He's been around for a long time.
That's
which
so
means the
And
other.
he became an illithid and then betrayed the dragon who was his bestie slash sort of lover. It's never really explained.
uh,
Yeah, they really heavily imply a lot in that scene.
Yeah.
should I be
Good for
concerned?
them.
Should I be concerned about that?
This is also the character that you can romance, and I would like you to look up a picture of the Emperor from Baldur's
Oh,
Gate 3.
Okay, you want me to check the?
yes.
I think
Yes, I would.
the Emperor.
Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
Let me see
This
this.
is a
Also,
character you can romance.
This is live, by the way. I'm doing this for the first time. Oh, oh my! This like,
Yes.
what is this Lovecraftian horror?
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
Oh my
actually, that's
God.
the thing about the Illithid or Mind Flayers. It's very science fiction and Lovecraftian.
Oh God, I see someone romancing it. It literally says how to romance it. No, the tentacles. No.
This is why this is why Billy's face when we were talking about romancing characters and he made a
Ugh.
face of disgust. It's like, yeah, there's a part where it's shown that all the companions can see what you have done if you choose to romance this character.
Oh no. Let me see the Guardian because I think we mentioned that at one point.
The Guardian is however you want to make them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
oh,
Guardian essentially is an illusion.
Yeah.
Mm.
oh, gotcha.
Essentially, the whole time, the
It's just,
Emperor is playing you.
oh,
And if
He is
you
so clingy.
and if you get to a point where it's like, oh yes, I don't want to because he has another person being held captive, and if you decide to go against him, he gets very pissy and essentially breaks up with you
good. You don't want that relationship. No.
and starts
Oh,
fighting with the Netherbrain to end you. And it's like, well, here we are again.
I have so,
Another person I didn't realize I was in a relationship with.
I have so many
Mad
questions.
at
No
me.
kidding.
I have so many
That
questions.
happens so much.
I have so many
Did
questions
you
for this.
also know there's an interesting bit of information you can find about the Emperor?
Do I want to know this one?
Go for it.
Oh God.
It actually gives hint into his backstory.
Continue.
It's not too far from where Nine Fingers' hideout is. It's
Hmm.
down in the Undercity. You find a storage room with a
Yes.
report
Oh
with a
yeah.
report on
Yes.
it. It either reveals that Lady Stelmane essentially had been lobotomized by the Emperor, and he's been puppeteering her ever since, or it reveals that Gortash, in an interrogation, knew about the Emperor, and the Emperor knew about the Elder Brain this entire time.
Correct.
I I might have questions that I don't want answered.
Long story short, Jack, don't trust the Emperor because he's in it for himself.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
And it's this is why, like, again, when we talked about the gameplay and the lore, you can learn so many different things depending on how you play the game.
Oh yeah.
I think on that note, guys, we've gone three amazing parts on Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
Mm.
I can see why you guys like this game for whether it be for its lore, gameplay, characters, w
All of it.
weird romances that you guys have for your characters, all of it, or kind of what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, as I want to know what your guys' final thoughts on this topic are. Like, if you guys have anything else you would like to add before we hopefully not make a part four. No, I'm kidding. Uh, because I don't know. What I'm trying to say is final thoughts. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Thank you, Shortness. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Billy, for bullying me into playing this game.
Yay, Billy! Yay, woo!
You're welcome.
I
Oh
never
my
thought I would hear
goodness.
him actually quote a Disney movie. What the hell?
I was, when he
It's
said that,
Friday the 13th. Anything can happen.
he
Oh
was,
my gosh.
we're recording this Friday, Ball 3 on Friday the 13th, but as soon as he said that, I was like, there's no way he's quoting Moana. But then, yes, there it is.
Oh,
So,
Don't get used to it.
so Shortness, your final thought is thank you, Billy, or did you have more to that?
no. Seriously, thank you, Billy. Like, this is it's I too have been a D&D player since I want to say I've been playing since 2012. Yeah, 2012. And I'm again was not a very big gamer until I was bullied and manipulated and persuaded to play this game. He hit all the right checks, guys.
So what you're saying is Billy needs to bully the entire internet to force everyone in the world to play Baldur's Gate.
Nah,
No, it's just a little special because we're friends.
no, that's too much work. I'll just need to get you now, Jack.
Yeah,
There you
join
go.
us. One of
Thanks.
us.
Go ahead. What are your
One
final
of
thoughts for
us.
Baldur's Gate?
Sphinx, Billy,
Six.
you're next.
I was trying to segue. I was
Sphinx.
like,
Sphinx,
Six.
you go. I'll
What
go
are your
last.
final thoughts? Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Sphinx. Go.
My final thoughts are if you haven't played it, you totally should. And I don't really think I have too much more to add on.
That's perfect.
than what we've
I
already
love it.
said. So
I love
I'll
it.
leave it at that.
Yep.
Play the game if
Yay!
you have
Alright,
it.
our turn.
It won best game of the year for a reason, guys.
Absolutely. Just do it.
Now, Billy, final thoughts.
I think this game I can never get bored with because of just how well done and thought out it is. It is a fantastic game.
And my final thoughts are if I were to play it, I would like to watch, because I'm a visual person, I'd like to see some footage and
Yeah.
maybe see what if it's something that interests me because I don't know. It's you guys make a compelling argument that lasted 3 videos, so or
Oh, Jack, I'm going to say something I'll probably regret.
okay, go ahead. I love it.
Regarding the playthrough, because there's multiplayer, perhaps we can, and you want to watch it, perhaps Shortness, Sphinx, and I could have a multiplayer team. And of course, though, with only 3 people playing, there's room for one more in the party. So who do you think
I
that's going
was
to
gonna say you could do hands-on tutorial with us.
Uh,
That'd be fun. Oh, yeah.
that might be of interest. I'll consider it. I will consider it because I don't want to get into lost into the abyss that you guys seem to have fallen into.
One of
be?
It's
us.
so
One
fun.
of
Do
us.
it.
I'll
We can
consider
have
it.
some.
I'll consider
Guys, I think we got him. We got him. We got him.
Yeah.
But
This
yeah,
has
that's
been a
all
whole
I have to
ploy
say.
to get Jack
And
to play this game with us.
you can watch Neil Newbon play the game too.
And he romances himself. It's hilarious when he
Oh,
gets
he
so
does.
concerned about, I've upset him, my boyfriend.
Why am I not surprised?
That's
Oh,
very
I love it.
I
psychological.
love Neil so much.
It's
Me
fitting,
too.
Billy, is it fitting that we're ending this podcast with them once again mentioning a story? Is it fitting? Is it a curse? Is it depressing?
This whole idea started with me and Sphinx fouling and fanning, fangirling everything over Astarion.
Oh yeah, it was you
That
guys'
is a
fault. I had
fact.
an idea.
Jack, to answer your question, it is fitting. So let's wrap this up before.
Yeah, let's wrap it up because I'll have too much editing to do. Anyway, thank you guys for joining
Oh,
us for Baldur's Gate. I were you interested? I was intrigued and interested. And
yeah.
you know where to find us, mostly TikTok and some of us on Instagram. I hope, yeah, whatever, we're ending this. All right, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you in the next podcast,
Bye.
which will be, I don't know. Goodbye.
Take care.